Hey there, a huge thank you to all the names on screen right now, the renegades who click the join button down below and contribute to the channel financially. Hugely appreciate that, my friends. If you do enjoy the content, we stream live at twitch.tv/Let's Suffer Together, but you can also click the like button, subscribe, and ring that bell if you want to be notified about when we put out fresh content most days. Enjoy the show, my friends. Hey, welcome back to Noita. I'm Sufferer of Let's Suffer. I'm Sufferer of Let's Suffer Together back in the mountains, my friends, here with a daily for the 23rd of January. Ooh. The 23rd of January 2023. Ooh, didn't set me on fire. Very nice. I was expecting it to. When those little, again, part of the animation for explosives can set you on fire, the bits that kind of, like a flare almost. It's not that good when it happens, especially when you've got no water. But I hope you're doing well. I hope you're living the dream. We certainly are at the minute. Getting into some Terraria. Ooh, yeah, oh, yeah, nice. Getting into some Terraria over on the stream. New game, never played Terraria before. Oof. What a game. It's nice and, you know, compared to Noita, I mean, when you, because we're playing on medium core, well, I can't remember, like, some higher level difficulty than regular. Yeah, it's somewhat intense when you first start out and the nighttime comes and you haven't built a house and you get wrecked immediately. But we got into it quite quick. Oh, that's a nice spin right there. Right, where are we? Hoo-yah! Good. Not bad. It's acceptable. Yeah, let's get our 2 orbs, get the 50 HP total, and get rid of this immediately. The green, nah. I mean, we got Berserk, I suppose, but there we got our golden cape flapping in the wind. Yeah, I do like some of the customization in Terraria immediately, picking your character. Long blonde hair, of course. Yeah, if you've seen me on camera, either on stream or on some of the YouTube videos we do. Hey, I like the flowing blonde hair. It's the source of my power. I've got to have it in game as well, if possible. That's why we have our golden cape flapping in the wind to simulate our hair. Like Samson, you know. Polly, I mean, it could get me out of Paul's. Could get me out of Holy Mountain, sorry. And that might be a good thing, although I generally don't like doing so. Turning myself into a sheep just to get out of a Holy Mountain. Maybe. Oh, that looks good. 2-1 straight away. Maybe. Again, surprised I've not been set on fire immediately. Well, I do have water on me. But I hope you all been doing well. I've been, again, trying. There's 3 major secrets that we believe may be left in Noita. Of course, if you've caught up with the recent HS/I saga, the I files, and seen both videos regarding that, you'll see in the start and the end of what appears to be a bunch of bullshit. And someone implementing an ARG. I mean, the ARG for like a week and a half was very fun. I cannot deny the amount of fun we had. However, I mean, not having a resolution at the end of it was pretty poor. Pretty poorly thought out. Whether it was a troll or not, again, it could have been done a lot better. Even as a troll, you know what I mean? It was a pretty weak troll at the end. It just felt flat, you know? There wasn't really any payoff for the troll or for a legitimate... Oh, hello. Or a legitimate kind of... just any sort of resolution. However, there are still many other types of things we can enjoy in Noita when it comes to, you know, secrets or ideas of the future of Noita. Of course, we'll always have the daily, and that'll keep on keeping on. Ooh, do we get a bunch of Berserk? Because we don't just have the eyes. Of course, if you know much about Noita, you'll know there's certain possibilities when it comes to... yeah, maybe. There's a hidden thing what we're trying to do at the moment. Like, no one legitimately, as far as I'm aware, again, I'd love to be proved wrong on this, has turned their HP negative. Now, we believe it may be possible only because the devs inserted a bit of code into the game which gets the gods curious when you turn your HP negative. The gods curious. You know when you anger the gods or you shoot a million DPS shot, a singular shot, and kill someone with 1,000,000 damage in one shot? Or you make a spell last forever? Like, the gods are curious, the gods are impressed, that kind of thing. There's one for... Ooh, There's one for having negative HP, which is the Gods are Curious. Now, as we said, I don't believe anyone's had that legitimately. So what we're trying to do at the moment, of course, there's a few theories on how to obtain it, but no one's really sure. You can overflow your HP, which means turning your HP into the, you know numbers you can't even pronounce, going past quadrillion, going even more HP than Call Me, like 36 orbs kind of deal, even more HP than that. And we probably have that at the moment. It turns into just a mathematical equation to, like, a number to the power of a number kind of deal. And you keep on using the heart mages and extra HP perks to take it to silly numbers. However, after even the longest time, we're still just increasing our HP, increasing it, seeing what we can do on that. And it's a nice adventure, along with Terraria, so. There is also the Cauldron, which I'm not sure I've told you. This might have just been an extended troll, Someone who saw the potential while the I-files were active about 2 weeks ago, or a week ago, maybe. Someone emailed me, and because I'm a Cauldron person, I'm not an I person, right? So when the I-files came out, I was like, all right, there's this thing I don't really do content for, but it's interesting because it's Noita, and, I don't have to necessarily put myself into the mathematicals. I don't want to do that. Of it all, I don't really want to poly. I'll see if it's safe down here. Yeah, it is. Poly yourself out of fire. Nice strat, that. So yeah, I'm more of a Cauldron person. If you don't know what the Cauldron is, we have a video or two. Just type in Noita Cauldron into the search bar of our videos and you'll find it. Got one or two where we explain the Cauldron, the mystery behind it. The eyes allegedly have a solution. We're not sure about the Cauldron. There is literally nothing on the Cauldron. It's just a bowl, you know what I mean? However, the fact it's there makes it very intriguing. And I received an email from someone whose actual email address was... Right, the person obviously knows Noita inside and out. Their email address alluded to the fact of some hidden mechanic or some hidden thing in the game. A sacred barrel. You've never heard of it, right? I didn't until I heard about this email. A sacred barrel? Alright, in the promotional artwork for the game, there is this altar that sometimes shows up in New Game Pluses that you don't normally bump into. It's very somewhat unique, I should say. That you probably won't have seen. Well, you won't have seen unless you go into New Game Plus, and you might not have even seen it, even if you have. But a sacred barrel is supposed to activate that altar, and since it's in the promotional material, it's very intriguing at the very least. But again, an email from the email address, sacred barrel. Explaining certain things, or at least cryptically going on about certain things. That was intriguing. However, with the I-files kind of going the way of the dodo, dying a horrible death, here's the thing. We got a potential solution about how to do an eye run, how to have a resolution to the eyes, but no one's been able to actually complete it with any sort of confirmation that is the way you actually do things. So, it's bullshit until proven otherwise at the moment. There's no more leeway being given. Oh, this is interesting. Right, we normally kick it straight off Scully anyway, so... Oh! Oh! Oh, that was like 4.9 points. Nice. Woo! That bodes well. I hope your Scully kicking activities, if you, get involved, perform well as well. That was probably the most successful tablet kick you could do, really. Because if you want to get 5 points, you have to literally get it, in that little hole at the very top. Which, again, you have to kick it at a certain angle if you want to do it, and you can't really get 5 points if you kick it off the tablet, so... I kinda, for a better average kick, I kick it off the tablet. instead of kicking it off the tablet and then kicking it again. Which is probably the only way of getting 5 points. But yeah, I hope you've been doing well. Hope this here daily is going to present a nice little series of... Oh, am I going to throw up? No, yeah, I threw up, but we'll get hurt. Nah, we're fine. Yeah, I shouldn't be using the arrows, really, when I've got Berserk, because they can rebound and hit you. Oh, I saw you. Oh, Jesus. They can one-shot you, the frogs. You've got to be really careful. Ugh. We'll see a man about some money. Some HP. We've got 200 HP already, so we're really looking quite nice. That's Philmuxium. If it was Ambrosia, I would probably get more involved in that. I don't know how much we'll really pick apart the caves here. Well, there's no one here, so a bit of money, we shall leave. I think we've got everything we can. Now, yeah, if there's nothing on the left, there's no point. I still need water. I should probably get that Philmuxium potion and empty it. Although I see that frogger, so... another potion down there. I suppose we can poke our head in, at the very least. See what's about. Oh, nearly didn't recognize TNT was loosed. Oh, sorry, friend. He's attacking my buddy. Yeah, there's nothing else here. Nothing simple anyway. We shall leave with our head held high, and I wouldn't mind a glass cannon start. And of course, we haven't had one in ages. A bit of light. Explosion immunity straight away. Okay, I'll take it. That's obviously good. We can now use explosives as long as we don't mind being set on fire. As long as we don't mind that, you know. Yeah, I might eat the poly. I can use it in very rare circumstances. I'm very confused. It's not a unique set of circumstances. I find myself confused quite a lot these days. Yeah, you know, I just like to be an observer of the world, you know. But that does still lead to confusion. Hey, active participation? I mean, I've been through my 20s already, you know, so... After that, I just prefer to chill and watch and have a bit of a chuckle now and again. Runs out too fast, but when it does run out, all it's not going to do... Yeah, with the light on it, it's acceptable, although it might be more acceptable to fire these out as well. Yeah, our DPS definitely goes up. Keep the TNT, change the wand, I suppose, onto the green, and we are fine. We could probably just drop these two, but there's no point just yet. The real problem, I can show you. We'll give it some time, because I want to see if an enemy decides to shoot at me. But we can get out, yeah, that's fine. Because an enemy can actually shoot you if you're peering over, which you kind of need to do. Peer over the ledge. A firefly can easily come and end you. Or other floaty little son of a bitch. It's just what they do best sometimes. HP? No. Which is a shame. 210 HP is very acceptable, especially with explosion immunity. Just need to watch out for the melee, of course. Ooh, bondage. Interesting. It's a bit slow, actually, considering the shortness of the wand and the style of it. It takes a long time to recharge. Yeah, I'll sort out my potions, don't worry. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I'm going to head straight to fungals. Probably got the highest concentration of HP potential. Coal pits isn't often amazing for HP, but yeah, if you find one or two. Like, again, my rule is I want to find a HP every floor I go into. If you do that, you've put the work in, you've put the effort in, and generally, you will benefit from that. I'll tell you what, there could be a HP down here, though. The style, there's wood there. You see that wood? That's a classic giveaway. There might be something down there. Yeah, you're not guaranteed nothing in this life. Here in Noita. Much like real life. Again, roguelikes, I always say this, and if you've been a member of the channel for a long time, whether you watch or, you know, peer in from time to time, you'll know I always say this. Roguelike games are very, you know, analogous to real life in their own ways. Not only the brutality, but, hey, the randomness, the fun you can have, and all that, you know. But just, you know, we don't know. That's what we got. You've got to actually perform to find out. And this time, we get the HP. Lucky mate. I was very lucky not to need Berserk to actually open that up then. It was a one-shot kind of deal. And oh, thank you very much. What the hell? Mushrooms already. Luckily, we do know where we are. I need to get to war straight away because there's wasps. Hornets, I should say. It's not a hornet. Sorry, it's not a wasp, it's a hornet. Oh, hello. And we need to, yeah, end that straight up. Even if I get hit. Doesn't matter if I get hit, because of the HP comfort level I'm at. No, it's got a 1 second recharge. Well, hitting the target would be a bonus, wouldn't it? Hey! So what I do automatically, as you may know or may not know, and I don't always do this, but I will make an escape route down to the bottom. Because at any moment you can go from looking really mighty fine. You see, if I went into the fungal and I, you know, came out with like 20 HP left and I had to then fight these, yeah. Make an escape route immediately. You should probably always do that. Although, if you're fighting downwards, it's a lot easier than fighting upwards. So say you go all the way down and then start fighting upwards, you're giving yourself a bit of a challenge there. Yeah, a lot of people are up to the challenge, but yeah, it's not the easiest thing you can do. Oh, we're not... What? What? We had hornets, though. Oh, no, we went properly to the side. I see. Whoa. Oh, luckily, I didn't get staggered too hard. What is that? Slime? That's blood? That's grey blood. Yeah, there is different types of blood. I'm sorry, what? Oh, he got toxed. Interesting. I'll take the small one out. The small ones are a lot more versatile than the big ones. I want that broken wand. I can give him a poly up for it. I'll blow him up. Bounce it off. Oh, beautiful one shot. I'm just going to chuck the poly down here, I think. Whoa. I hate it. I'm sorry. What? The most perfect throw for the most perfect, you know. Sophisticated. I mean, here's the thing, right? Ambrosia smashes. The bottle for Ambrosia smashes if you look at it funny. But you throw a poly potion. Yeah. You'd think the poly would smash easier as well. Considering the game hates us all. What's it? Oh! 260. Looking good if we can get 2 more. That's a favourable outcome. It's favourable anyway, any HP, of course. Oh, got it. Nice. Well, the idiot toxed himself. Yeah, we need to make a beachhead. Somewhere we can... Chili egg? Yeah. Somewhere we can work from. This is nice, though. Ah, I need that explode. Yeah, you go. Yeah, these torsos really get knocked back easy. I see it, don't worry. Nah, dickhead over there. Yeah, enemies being knocked back isn't always handy, you know? So it's why, right, this is why fighting above an enemy is bad. If you shoot an enemy while they're above you, you can essentially knock them down into you, right, with their knockback, and they fall down closer to you, and then it's harder to dodge their incoming bullets. Because they close the distance rapidly. It's worse with snipers or shotgunners. Like, if you've ever seen a shotgunner jump off a platform onto you, right? That's the worst, when it's fall down onto you and you're not expecting it. It's the worst. Well, it's not the best. No, it's not under the HP. I was tripping balls. I am in the fungals after all. I'm just going to run away. It's the thing to do. Interesting. It's not interesting as much as it is just aggravating because I want to open that chest. But I can't easily do so. Because it could have an electric stone in, and that would immediately kill me if I opened it in water. Yeah, I'll tell you what, those bubble sparks are actually really good at taking out the sentries. The flying sentries, that is. Oh, dear me. Oh, nest. Right, that is one thing and one thing only. Berserk time! That acid's gonna help. I'll go under, and I need to take it, taking out the actual nest ASAP. If you can, right, you're going to get hit by the hornets anyway. You might as well charge the nest sometimes. Other times you need to be slow and methodical, but... Oh. What you doing, lad? So, look at all them. Unfortunately, these don't give you money. Pretty rude, isn't it? Ah! Serious? Ah! Chaotic transmutation, eh? Intriguing. It's not a bad wand, but... Oof. Let's look at the acid, didn't wreck me that. Yeah, I don't really want to fight that big blob. I hate fighting the little ones, so I've got no incentive to fight the big blob. Not the money's the incentive, I suppose. Whoa, okay. Well, at least it fell down and allowed me up now. Hey, good man. It's another broken wand. Meaning we get a bit of a bonus when we reach Hisi base. Not a bad daily for the HP immediately. Is that a restock of Berserk, or is that could be orange, red, or tangerine? It's a whiskey potion. Well, mushroom, yeah, mushroom did me a solid service there. Get pissed. Oh, that's just dangerous. The wand that we saw at the bottom left didn't look too great. That one, however. Non-shuffled, big double shot wand. Wow. I mean, if we get some add mana, it's worth picking up anyway, just for the stock on it. I mean, teleport, chain bolt. chainsaw. Double TNT. I'm not a fan of using TNT after the second floor, really. Just do this. Right, eventually you want explosives with damage on it. Hold on. I was actually scared before. Well, not scared, you know what I mean. I'm fucking heroic and no fear. But was intimidated by using TNT before when I was right at the bottom to release all that water. But I'm an explosion immune, aren't I? So why? It makes no sense. Oh, it's my... Oh! Trying to light me up. And there could be all other HP. I don't really feel a need. I've got that one now. We've got the 2 broken ones. I'm happy with that. Although, again, here's the thing. I rarely explore the actual, you know, caverns, which is good for you, because if you do play the daily, you've still got some intriguing things you might be able to find early on that's different from me, so... Hey-ho, that's up to you. Okay. Also, yeah. That's a reroll. I mean, Mournful Spirit is actually really good for like Hisi base specifically, because it's nice and close quarters. I'll tell you what, Mournful Spirit, I might do a combined run where I stock up with Mournful Spirit and more Hatred and see how much of the enemy take each other out, you know? But for now, since I can't get both of them. Okay. Scammed. I only need it to work eventually. I'll tell you what, though. With the Always Cast and the Chainsaw, and it's a non-shuffle as well, leading me to think I might just be able to make a simple, beautiful wand here of high DPS, just to allow me to potentially get me some orbs. I won't be able to use any high mana specific thing, but hey, that Circle of Vigor, though. I don't know whether I put it on now or later, but at least you know it's around whether I use it or not, so... Because it's one of those in games, you know, especially early on. Like, using anything before Hisi base, the broken ones, and I'm going to be replacing them. I can put it on in the 3rd floor, but if I put a Circle of Vigor on a wand... The thing is, I could, right, if I wanted to spend more time on this run, and it's the reason I don't do it, right, because it's all about time. I want to get this. You know, I've got about an hour and a half limit, really. That's just a nice, casual YouTuber in an hour and a half, you know? Going over that, I mean, sometimes, yeah, but not often. But that does limit me in how I pick up wands. Because if I pick up a wand, I don't really want to... If I have teleport or some way of getting out of the Holy Mountain without collapsing it, I don't really fancy coming back because it always ends up taking too long and it really elongating the run. I'm just not a fan of it. Like, for the YouTube specifically, but we do it on, we do it on, the old Twitch. Alright, let's have a gander at this. I mean, we can probably get... Oh, let's see. Oh, we don't have a double as well, and I got offered a triple in the 1st floor. Depends how bad the accuracy goes compared to... Anything I can do with this? Nah, I'm guessing it's the Castaways screwing me over hard. Okay, maybe not. Depends if I get the actual chainsaw damage on the rat. Not really. Delivers some damage, but it's not enough. Now, this might be better. Like, not using the actual trigger on it. Although, I think it's more accurate. Yeah, if I use the trigger, it wraps around and eliminates the chainsaw's accuracy debuff. What I do need, however... Yes, good, good. I do need that. I could put the Lumi drill on a wand. And that's somewhat acceptable. Yeah. I mean, I could chain bolt. Could do that. But that is a nice, tasty amount of firepower. And that's a tasty first 2 floors for the equipment we've got. I can't bring it all together yet. But I do want more orbs, of course. Hence why I'm doing this with the Giga Black Hole. I need the teleport on as well. If I'm to get another orb, as usual, I need to outclass and outspeed our boy, Pit Boss. But we shall make moves in that direction. We got light on this as well, so we'll be able to go into the dark place if I don't find a mushroom. Yeah, this is what I wanted. Just a high velocity, high volume wand, just to limit the impact of groups. Less, I can take a lot of damage, obviously, because I can come back into the Holy Mountain to heal. So getting shot ain't a problem. It's just dying would be pretty inconvenient. You know, the good thing about Terraria, especially since I'm playing medium core legendary, I think it's legendary medium core. Like again, first time ever. We go hard here at LSG. I mean, it's not the hardest, right? There's no permadeath, which again would be, I think, 1 step up maybe. Oh, that bounce. But since I'm learning the game, I don't want to start again every time. Just get punished for my death. That's fine with me. Yeah, I should use TNT more. I've got a good angle on TNTs nearly all the time that I can utilize well. I'm pretty damn good at arcing it. But what was I saying? Yeah, the Terraras. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I'm digging via other means, so... Right, we have no ambrosia this time. Most of the time we do this, we have ambrosia. Right. I need to go all the way up, as you know, and then fall down. I can't tell where the orb is unless I fall down this way. There we are. Weird that, but it's not really weird. But of course, I want to go above it, because this can fling rock all the way around and it can hurt you. Most of the rock gets destroyed, but some will get flung out. Especially when it ends. Let's tell... Nah, I'll have to do another one, I think. Oh, yes. Oh, survive. Survive! Oh! Oh, you bastard! That's why you don't often teleport. With the teleport. With a black hole right near you. Whoopsie-daisy. Well. Hey, I mean, I've given you a flavour, my friends, of the daily. What I shall do now is run my little heart out under extreme circumstances. Please give me a glass cannon straight away. Yeah, we've got a little while. We'll get involved in another run. It will be a pacey run. I don't have anything to really make it simple to get... Yeah, the problem of those black holes is kind of obvious, isn't it? I should have known better. I think it was the positioning I put myself in. When you do one black hole, especially if you're doing it into... You know, you actually just have time to walk away from those as well. Which makes it even more insulting that I didn't remember. Oh, I so nearly got out as well. I just shot another teleport which got sucked back in, you know? All because I wanted to get greedy. It's not that it's greedy to get that orb, right? I did it so I had a harder boss fight. I could have, you know, I didn't need the 25 HP. This dude's ruining me. But Circle of Vigor Daily is dead for me. I hope you have better luck on it, you know. You most likely will. The thing is, I knew as long as I survived, I could have got the Circle of Vigor. I could have got back because I cleared the way. Oh, that was rough. Classic error. But this is Noita. As I said, my friends, roguelikes, especially Noita, are very analogous to real life. You accidentally pull one mistake and it's all over, you know. The amount of life-changing consequences that we deal with on a daily basis as we wake up, as we go throughout our day, as we go about our day and then eventually go to bed, you know, can be life-changing each day. Do a teleport at the wrong time. He loves me. He's fine. He can actually just get ward. He's not going to attack me. Alright. So is this seed just nothing? Nothing in it? But I was hoping I was taking less damage not being at the center of the black hole. Hence why I was trying to bob and weave around and try and find the right time to teleport out. Even, like, again, sometimes if you have a really fast spamming teleport wand, you can kind of work your way out, but it's a real crapshoot, you know? A lot is left up to chance when you get sucked into a black hole. As soon as it happened, you know, I thought with a 200 HP I might just get away with it, and we nearly did, to be honest. But the ending was not favourable. And, you know. About 3 points. Not bad. That perk lottery as well. You're gonna have to tell me. You're gonna have to tell me about that daily in the comments down below. Was it good? Was it good for you? Yeah, I mean that black hole was put there on purpose by the gods, right? They knew what I was gonna do with it. I could have used my Lumadrill as well. It would have been slow. It would have been steady, but is there anything in this floor apart from a bit of money? Oh, that was smooth. Wow, that wasn't. Oh, right. I think we abandon all hope and keep going. I mean, all I want is money for a reroll. Maybe a wand or two. Maybe, I mean, orbs as well would have been nice. I will do a silly run is what I'll do. I'll do something really silly. I'll build a really stupid build that probably ends in death. Just for entertainment value. Because we've already died for our day, you know. Living is not really, you know, what we deserve. For the culmination of this video. Oh, that explosion immunity as well. Ugh. But this is Noita, my friends. I nearly have 5,000. I've got like 4,900 hours in Noita. And that still happens. It's a remarkable game that does that to you. Like in the 2.5 floor, you know? It wasn't even really the 3rd floor, you know? Glass cannon me. Oh. Hey, I'll tell you what. I never really used teleport and cast all too much, but when I have used it, I've really enjoyed it. That's a reroll if I've ever seen one. No more knockbacks, kind of boring. Ooh. Ooh, perk lottery and Spider Friend. Spider Friend is awesome. Perk lottery. Just in case you haven't seen the seed, I'll put it up bottom left. Can you actually see that entire seed number? You should be able to, right? I'll move. There you go. You can pause the video. Yeah, there you go. Little black sheep, renegade black sheep. You know, Barry the renegade black sheep is. A lot of people don't notice him. He's just tucked away in the corner. Yeah, I can't do anything. We didn't find a wand, right? But we do have our little buddy. He wrecks house. He really does. He might go missing from time to time, but he's good. He's a good man. What's he even doing? He's got so much HP, by the way. You know, if you try and kill him, because he does take damage. The hair stand up on the back of your neck. Great. Oh, that's actually a decent one. Goddamn. With a trigger, it would be nice to get a chainsaw, but that's kind of boring in a way. If I can find something else that's fast firing and suitable to put on that. I mean, we're at 110 HP. We are not really stable. Or chainsaw for a costly price. I mean, it would be good, but we can't put stuff on the wand. We don't even have the money. Yeah, I mean, Lucky Minion can take out several bosses by himself. As long as you're hiding. Or don't have the boss's attention. You can just chip him away. I mean, chainsaw is a bit of a pussy move, really. In terms of, you know, what I claimed I wanted to do. But with... Oh, HP, come on, you son of a bitch. Is it? No. It doesn't. The gravestones are good kickables. I'll tell you what, if I can get leg day, might be worth. Oh, hello, come on, do it for me. Beautiful stuff. Not a fan of all that lava though, but we do have an escape route if we need it. Hey, with the perk lottery though, we've already re-rolled once, so it's going to be at 400. So we have re-roll money. Boom. You get such a satisfying crunch when you throw a tablet at someone's face like that. Like, even a squishy little man like that, you know. Have you noticed I'm staying away from fungals now? If I don't have the orb HP, it's better just to see what you can find in the second floor rather than the fungals. Because... in all, it bounced for days. In all likelihood, with 110 HP, I'm going to be able to find more in the second floor than I would in the fungal. Oh dear. I'm sorry. Fair enough. You do you, game. I'll do me. We'll meet somewhere in the middle. I thought ghosts were my friends. Nope. Block me off. And there's nothing again. This is a really empty seed. The gamble was the only thing worth anything. The extra perk could have proved beneficial, but we'll never know. Actually, yeah, we will. The way the perks work. Well, we'll know what was on the rerolls. As far as we can take the rerolls. And if we could have gotten it sooner with extra perk. That's about it. Nothing. Wow. We got money though. Money is good. Money can support me by buying services and goods. A second shop. But there's nothing here that's really wowing me. He's got a ghost. He's a dangerous man. A dangerous man wasp. Well, oh, we can normally find a place to squeeze through there, but of course, wood being what it is, no HP, apart from, you know, of course, the HP you pick up. There is an interesting run. Of course, we're like super professional at doing no-hit runs here at LSD. But there is an interesting run that isn't a no-hit run, but it's somewhere in between a regular run and a no-hit run, where you don't heal at all. That's always an interesting run. Reroll? I mean, it allows me to potentially do more crazy things, but first I need... I know what I'll do. This is always interesting. I kind of want to bring this into play, but that'll do. That'll allow us to rock some people in the floors. At least it will be defensible. It doesn't automatically set me on fire if I'm charging forward either, which is nice. Hello. Seems to dominate an area with explosives as well. Oh, you're not an Uko, you're fake. You got the shitty pajamas. That worm blood. It is. Now let's get a bit of visuals as we're starting out here. Gloomancy. I cannot waste any HP. It's a real shame. I was a bit drunk and nearly wasn't able to aim in his general direction, let alone kill him. Oh dear. All going sideways. Quite literally. Big man. That's more like it. Bit of the monies. I'm getting good. Oh, nice. I'm getting good with the dodges here. Unfortunately, I'm good at dodging, but you can't really out-dodge a Giga Black Hole once you're inside it, you know? Yeah, I'm still salty about that. A little bit. I mean, I don't get really ragey. My internal rage meter might increase, but I don't, you know, really get super inwardly or outwardly ragey. It's just a video game. I can never understand that when you see examples of, you know, pure rage in a video game. It's mostly online I think single-player games especially, it's a lot easier not to get super ragey at, right? Because in multiplayer games, especially if it's like PvP, you know, having another person, especially if they're a bit trolly, like, you know they are on the other side, openly mocking you, probably. Or something. Yeah, I can imagine that being a little bit more. There could be a HP in there. Oh, there is. There's a max HP in there. Problem is, I don't really have the one functionality to fully get in there and explore. There could be 2 HPs around though. I can, however, dig when we teleport slowly. Like right there. That's a really awkward place. Yeah, that'll do. Now, I should be able to slam in there on the teleport if I look at it. There you go. Finally. Yeah, the manipulations need to come in eventually if you're gonna survive. Ah, Rocket Mancer. I need an education in how to launch rockets, apparently. Serious. There's always someone else in a different direction. But we shall move forward. Again, pace here run. We picked up our HP now, we're fine. The real problem is we're going to get outpaced for one, so we're going to need to find them. Oh, fire immunity. Of course, I would like the HP. It's only an extra 90 HP though, but with the extra life, that could make all the difference. Especially when I'm now fire immune. So I can utilize what I've got a little bit better. Interesting. Because I could do this instead of using the explosive. You know, I could just mushroom the crap out of people. Might be worth it. And save everything else for when I get a different wand. You know, mix it up a little bit. I have used the fiery explosive, now I use the projectile mushroom. I don't have any repulsion though. Let's not forget. A speedy rocket, might as well. Ring ring, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, that's trick killing as well, so because we are really bad at money at the moment, and it's very hard once you get bullied down. I wouldn't say we've been bullied down as much as, you know, by design we're running quite fast. You know, it's really hard to get money, HP, and all things. It's why I always say to people, you know, spend time earlier on building rather than later. And it is literally the best advice you can ever get in Noita. Alright. 3 more mushrooms on you. Oh, my little dude. My lucky is killing people. I don't even need him to kill. God damn. Yeah, but fire a mushroom into the distance just to flack people in the face. And myself in the face. Oh dear. Can this gas just please go? Oh, I can just do that. 262 HP now, that's not bad. Oh, wrong one. Oh, it worked. I don't know why and how. Hold on, what the... Oh, it's because I hit the explosive and killed the snipers. When I saw the snipers, I knew I was in a bit of trouble. Fire and hold. Yeah, mushrooms take a bit of getting used to. They were never that supreme, but then you start using them and realizing, they've got a bit of power behind them, really. It's just the rate of fire that's needed and the kind of way you use them. Like, you definitely want to use them off a trigger. Firing them with an arc. It's like firing TNT, but worse. Because you've got the small original explosion. And then you've got the flak on top of it. But understanding how the flak works as well. And the little explosion and timing it right. There's a bit of talent to that. Well, only a bit. It doesn't take long to learn the viability of them, but... Oh, hello. That should be enough. Maybe not. Come on, that's enough direct shots with mushrooms. Yeah, there's a bit of talent to use on mushrooms, and they're great, yeah. Can't even take down a green sentry with impunity. But no, it's best on... It says me best on static enemies. It took like 20 shots to take out a static enemy. And obviously, depends where the actual head of the mushroom is for the explosion, because that's probably the most powerful part of it. Interesting spin. Yeah, they're great for when enemies are chasing you. I'll give you that, because you can just fill the corridors with mushrooms as they're chasing you, and just you don't even need to really be that expert in accuracy. Just make sure you've got somewhere to hide, you know. Otherwise, you're gonna be in trouble. Oh, come on, man! I want the chest. Homan? Ew. The hell is all this? I never take contact damage. And I'm not melee immune either. So it's basically... If someone wants to hit me in the face, they're going to have to take damage. Also, the contact damage is a really interesting one in the fact that, you know... It does more damage the less HP you've got, and that one flew right by my head. That I didn't know that for the longest time. I could do a really slow teleporting cast. Well, I could do this basically. I'd want the homing on it though, but I don't really need it with the teleporting cast. That's got 170 mana. That's 100 in. Oof. The idea of the teleporting cast. Oh, it shoots two of them? Why? Ah, bifurcation. Is it wrap or something? How? Not a back and forth. What? Oh, I know what's happening. Those, yeah, they're really weird. Sometimes when you hit them off a trigger, two things will... Oh, bloody hell. It don't matter. It actually tests my ones out quite nice. Yeah, the problem is it's not homing in. So when the enemy moves, when I hit them... Again, good for static enemies. Otherwise... Bit of trouble. Will this work? It won't. Will this work? Because we can have two different types of ones, both... functioning. Yeah, that's good. We get less mushrooms, but we do get a stronger initial attack. Yeah, we'll play with both. See how savage we can be just in our aggression rating. Get a load of shots out, fire both at the same time. See if anyone lives to tell the tale. Good one. The real problem is we might get spawned into... Well, not spawned into, but we might fall into the more problematic areas of what we're doing here. Yeah. If we're getting a wand with more mana, we're going to need more projectiles or more... Yeah, I'll tell you what, the combination of the teleporting cast, because it's going to be hard to take people out just with the plasma if they're moving. Depends how thick the enemy is, I suppose. But I think the mushroom staggering them might be assisting me in helping them stay still. Also, with a teleporting cast, it tells you if there's an enemy nearby, basically. Yeah, it's been a little while since we died on a daily, right? Although remembering that exact fact is kind of difficult. Actually, yeah, having the homing not be on the plasma is actually kind of handy to not die, because sometimes enemies charge at you. Interesting. Hell yeah. The fact to get speed up for free, I don't have to pay for it. Because if you have homing on your plasma and the enemy charges into you, they charge the plasma with you. But since it doesn't have homing, if the enemy moves towards me, it just stays where it is. Ah. Great. Yeah, shoot it into mid-air, everything will be fine. I should probably utilize my wands better. Not bad. Not a bad combination. Interesting. Hey, if it takes out Steve, the wand gets the job done. And, oh, melee immunity. With my contact damage? Hell yeah. If I can find a homebringer, bring the people closer to me. Right then. So I think it's gonna be like that. I can have a teleport and teleport into my home. I can teleport into my healing shots. And how? Oh, right. I spam them on getting through because I fire so many of them. Shit. Alright. Yeah, at least we have a bit of healing. Drilling on it, I think. That's just going to run out of mana, though. I'll tell you what, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that at all. There's no point in it drilling if it's not moving. Kind of counterproductive to the entire thing. Anyway, let's move. I think we're good and we've adapted. And, the problem with Deathcross is it doesn't attack. If we don't have homing, having it teleport cast isn't really going to be good. We're doing an upgraded version of what we had before. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad build with Lucky, with the teleporting cast shot, with the mushrooms picking away. Having two wands as well, so say both wands run out of mana. Just go in between both of them. While one recharges, shoot the other one. Oof. Luckily, even though I stayed in the acid a little while, it gave me enough time to recharge my levitation, just enough to get out. It's definitely good at crowd clearing both sides. Well, that's great. Just throw them a water, yeah. Yeah, when you're running 2 1s, though, you've got to... On controller, anyway, you have to watch out for that. You're gonna get led by yourself, and your finger clickers. That's par for the course, though, isn't it? The MushyPlasma one definitely has value. There's definitely going to be a better, you know, type of series of modifications for this build than I've actually got currently, but again, with the need to put some pace on this run, yeah, I think we did, oh jeez, we did well, considering so far. We've still got Scott to deal with yet, in the very final area. What? I know what happened. Yeah, I know what happened because I'm the one who failed and messed up. My finger clickers got the better of me again. I'm glued. Glue parachute. I'm glued to my lucky. That's surprising. Ah, long distance cast for only 5,700 money. Oh, the gods are enraged. That was quick. That's a reroll. Repulsion to help move the mushrooms and the plasma out of the way. Yeah, it's a nice... Nah. I prefer a full repulsion shield. But it does work at limiting the damage. Yeah, teleporting cast is weird. You always think it's going to go to the closest enemy, but it doesn't sometimes. Ooh, okay. Cheeky bastard. Check that out for last minute reaction time. Yum. You're not going to get much closer than that without dying. Goddamn polymancers, man. You see, enemies that move around are really... I mean, we're still getting the kills, though, aren't we? The thing is, enemies that move around a lot should be really susceptible to dodging my stuff. A lot more than they are. But somehow it just works. I think it's because I'm able to reshoot my plasma again and get another one. So if they move... It's either the... Right, I think it's a case of firing out so much something's going to get them. Whether it's the mushroom, or the plasma, or both. Because enemies that move are capable of dodging all of it. It's just the more we shoot, the less likely they are. I'd rather not get involved in you, mate. Problem, we're capable of hitting ourselves as well, so oh, hello. I think it's the inherent damage of the plasma as well doing the business, of course. Worm. Yeah, as crowd control one goes, I've made worse. Especially considering using plasma in this way, you'd expect to be hit a lot more yourself, but not so shabby. Didn't even need the extra life yet. Yeah, picking up that new wand as well for the plasma shot. That's my tablet. Thanks, Repulsion. Oh, look here, get on him. Yeah. Hey, if you can take out one of those white condom sock worm things, you're in good business. Right then. We've got no orbs on Call Me because, you know, we never got around to it. We never got any ones in the first floor, did we? Oh, Scott time. Right? That doesn't sound like Scott. There we go. Now it sounds more like it. Maybe an explosive on top of it all. Should do the trick. Because it'll just teleport the box. And hopefully the plasma will destroy the box instantaneously. Ooh. Beautiful. One shot. Whew. Okay. Oh, I was hoping for glass cannon. I have no explosion immunity, but hey, this will work. We've got 11 shots left. Or we'll have to rely on the mushrooms. Or we could rely on our lucky and we'll be fine, you know. But dude has a shield. But I don't think it matters because we can just teleport the shot onto him. Teleporting cast is actually sick. You do need to get used to the close range. Yeah, we actually used our we actually used it. The contact damage, that is. Hey. Wonderful. Oh, we ran out. Mushroom. We also had healing. Yeah, teleporting onto your own healing can be done at any time. It's best to use the short range healing though. Short range healing? The short range teleport. To be able to collide with the healing. That's what I meant. Mushroom time! Ah. Yeah, it was a nice little quaint little run, you know? Hey. Hey. Right then. I'm gonna go have a nap. It was a lovely little night of run. Yeah, apologies for having yesterday off. I just decided to, you know, I finished the stream a little bit late. Yeah, 2 days on, 2 days off at the moment. Although I'll probably go back to 1 day on, 1 day off. I'm not sure. Either way, it's definitely still a roughly day off, day on kind of schedule. But thank you for taking the time to enjoy the show. I've been Suffer of Let's Suffer Together. If you like what we do here, you'll probably like what we do over at the Twitch stream. Currently playing a mix of Noita and Terraria. First time playing Terraria, we've had about 5 hours in it already. People are getting really involved, and I'm really enjoying collaborating with people and learning and building a nice little home for my little suffer buns. And yeah. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day, and hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, there's always a like button, subscribing, and ringing that bell so you're notified about when we put up fresh content. But until next time, or the next stream, the next video, you take it easy, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Much love, my friends. Peace.